I have interacted with young people a lot in this country. You will be shocked. In 2027, I will tell you young people will come out in big numbers to elect their own. And that is something that I have realized everywhere I go, not only in Embu, but in many places of this country. The young people have become politically knowledgeable now, especially after the Gen Z demonstrations. Something has changed a little bit. The people who didn't care who is their member of parliament, these days they know whether he stood with them during abductions, whether he voted no or yes to the finance bill, whether he voted no to the impeachment. I mean, it is very interesting. There's something that has changed a little bit. Right. And you'll be shocked. I'm telling people, even when it comes to even senior leadership of this country, people will be shocked.
I agree.
People will be shocked.
And I think there's a bit of room to rethink even how we do things. Do I want to see perhaps members of political parties being 80% youth? Not so much as I would like to just see entirely new political parties formed by, led by, for young people. Because again, I think a big part of the issue with 2022 elections was not seeing that representation and just not seeing options. So if you don't see it, there's very little...
Create your own.
Yeah, create your own. There's very little impetus to go and vote for.
The voter apathy during 2022 elections, actually, it's only 50% of the registered voters in 2022 that came for elections and to vote.
It wasn't just young people who are apathetic, it was across.
It was across.
But more so with young people,
And that tells you now, there is something that if you are able to keenly analyze, you'll know that we'll find numbers even in 90% turnout of voters in 2027.
We'd hope so.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of time. Some quick feedback, questions, comments. Isabella Shiko on YouTube. Now that he's from a county where one of their own was abducted by the name Billy Mwangi, can you talk a little bit about the abductions happenings? Daniel says, can we ensure that the young people are able to register as voters? Because IEBC doesn't allow us to register. I think we've already started having that conversation. So any comments, feedback from those two?
I actually just go straight on that, yes, one of my constituents, Billy Mwangi, was abducted, but we came out, we demonstrated, we demonstrated peacefully, and we thank God that Billy Mwangi was found alive and unharmed. Just a few, he was beaten a little bit. But I would say that we have seen how things are being pushed, that something will come out, then the government waits until time kills it so that these things can continue happening every now and then. One thing that has happened, I think I'm hoping tomorrow, that is Tuesday, we'll have the motion. There's a motion that we have sponsored as young members on matters abduction. We have sponsored a motion. It is at the Speaker's office to discuss, because it is not right that we have had abductions and there has not been any discussion in Parliament around matters of extrajudicial cases such as those ones. And I believe it is not a good picture that something can be so loud and we are able to speak for 1 hour about Raila's failure at the AUC, but we cannot discuss matters to do with abduction.
What do you hope to be the outcome of this motion?
Well, we need a commission of inquiry, because these are not things that we can say we can sweep them under the rug.
But we've inquired. We are experts at inquiry.
I'll be very honest with you. It is not right that even the IG of police has never given a single statement saying exactly this is what has been transpiring. So there is a need to push them more and know exactly what is the status of, if it is government that is abducting. Who will tell us about these things? It is Parliament that is supposed to push.
Yeah.
And if we don't do that, then we are not doing our work.
Okay.
Now, what was the other issue?
Although we're completely out of time, it was just about making sure that IEBC is able to run in a way smoothly that people can register as voters.
And I visited the CEO IEBC with a team from young members of Parliament last was it last Monday? Last Monday we had a discussion on matters to do with voter registration, which is supposed to be continuous, and it has stalled now. We are waiting for the new commissioners. They are hoping by actually May, they should be able to do a very serious voter registration drive that is supposed to register young people. So they should be ready and have their IDs ready to register as voters.
MP Gitonga